Hello, Craig here with another MFA Multifamily Analyzer Advanced tutorial. And in this tutorial, I'm going to cover the Repair Detail tab. We're going to go ahead and start in the Underwriting Model tab. What I want to show you here is the unit mix and interior renovation strategy. So initially when I do an underwriting, I will come up with a pretty high level cost for each unit type, interior renovation. And so in this case, I say I'm going to renovate 66 units at a cost of $6,500 a unit and a total cost of $429. So I'll do a high level projection, and then if everything's looking good, I will go back and I will do a very detailed repair analysis for each of my unit types as well as the exterior. And you can see up above, I have an exterior cost. I'm going to actually change that to $650 because we know we have some heavy CapEx on the exterior for this example. So once I've done my initial analysis, I could go to the Repair Detail tab. And if you look at the underwriting aids below this section, there's a Repair Detail link, and it's not green. You can see this box is not green, which means the repair detail has not yet been completed. So I can click on this, and it takes me to the Repair Detail. And in this tab, I have the ability to model up to 8 unit types, detailed repairs for 8 unit types. The way you pull in a unit type is through this pick list. And you can see I have 2 unit types to select from. So the model knows that these 2 unit types I have already designated to have interior repair costs. So if you look back to the underwriting model, what the model's doing is it's looking across my unit types and it sees which ones I'm telling it we are going to renovate. So if you go in to do your repair detail and you do not see your unit type that you want in that dropdown, it's because you don't have any units to renovate. You haven't designated any units to renovate in this column. Okay, so back to the repair detail. I'm going to go ahead and select the 1-1, and then I just have a standard set of things here that I put just to help speed my analysis along, and then I have some calculations here. These can all be overwritten. For example, if you had a two bath unit, you might want to go ahead and double the quantity for the toilets, right? You're going to replace both toilets in both bathrooms. So pay attention to the values here. And then I'll go down here and I'll select my other unit type, which is the 2-1. Just so you know, if you accidentally select the same unit type for to renovate for 2 sections, it's going to warn you. It's going to tell you it's already in use, so you don't accidentally duplicate your data. And then if I scroll to the very bottom of this, you see all the other unit types I could come in and select unit types for, but I'm going to go ahead and just collapse the rows. It's easier to navigate if you just collapse rows using the grouping. So I click the 1, and now I can expand my exterior. And I'm going to say, well, these are the big CapEx items. Yeah, parking lots are always expensive, roofs, paint, some landscaping. So I just put in these estimated values. And then what I'll do is I will compare that against my underwriting. And that's what the table on the right is for. So what this does is it pulls the values that I had initially put into my underwriting, and then I can compare that against my detailed analysis. So initially I said it was $6,500 a unit for the 1 bedroom. It looks like it's going to be closer to $7,800. Same with the 2 bedroom. I undershot that by almost $1,100. So you can see the delta here and then the cost delta. So it's quite a big delta on the cost. Looks like my repair costs are going to be about $162,000 more than my initial underwriting in this example. And then you can see at the total level below, and we had less repair costs for the exterior. And so we netted out about $12,000 more in the detailed repair analysis, which isn't too bad. We just had to transfer some from exterior to the interior renovation. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I get this back into my underwriting model? Right? So what I've done is I've created a macro. It's transfer repair values to underwriting model. You click this button and it will take these values and put them into the underwriting model tab. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll get a warning just saying, hey, any of the values that you already have there will be overwritten. I'm okay with that. I say yes. It says done. And now you can see I have no delta. no delta from the detailed repair analysis to what's in my underwriting model over here. So that's great. One thing I will show you is you may want to format this table so it's more presentable. So you can present it to your deal sponsors or your partners or even your investors. There's a couple ways I go about doing this. So one of them is that I will group all the rows like this. So I click the one, groups everything. And then what I like to do is I will show the line item repair items for one of the unit types, just one. So I'll expand one of the unit types, and then I will expand the exterior so you can see all the exterior items. But then I don't like all these additional rows. So I have this macro up here. It says hide unused rows. I click that, and now I have a nice summary. It shows my one bedroom. It shows all the items that we're going to fix. And then the two bedroom, and we can talk to how the two bedroom is going to be very similar renovation to the one bedroom. And then you can see the exterior items. Similarly, if you want a more concise summary, what you can do is you can do unhide. And now what I'll do is I'll group all the rows, clicking one, and then I'll hide the unused rows. So it's going to hide these unused unit types. And now I have a very small summary. You can see each unit type, cost that's going to be spent, the total average between them both, and the total value or cost between both, and then total exterior. So play around with the grouping and hide unhide use rows macro to get the format that you desire. So back to the underwriting model, you can see it's carried over my costs for each of the unit types, and then my total exterior renovation of 500,000 has been carried over. So now I feel good. The repair detail is green in the underwriting aid section, letting me know that we've done the detailed analysis and I'm pretty comfortable with our repair costs at this point. Okay, thank you for watching.